This First Alert weather update is brought to you by Mid-Michigan Metal Sales.
Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Stone Schafer here. Going to start off looking at our sky tracker, which actually shows pretty decent skies. We're dry and we're actually seeing some sunshine through this early Wednesday afternoon. That is going to change a little bit later, though, as a sort of ahead of a system that's bringing us rain and snow does start to increase our cloud cover. But for now, I'd say enjoy the day. Temperatures also continue to warm up. It's a little colder north of the bay right now. You do get some 40s in there. And as you move to the south, you start to get that warm up into the 50s. And then obviously many areas in the mid to upper 60s. Lapeer at 67 leading the way right now, but not by much. You have areas in the Thumb up to 64 and 65. Then as you even move into the central portions of the state, Elma at 64, Owasso 65, those other areas that are pretty warm right now. Winds have stayed relatively calm, 5 to 15 miles per hour, all from the south-southwest. These winds will increase by the end of the day, just with the influence of that system that is going to bring us some rain and the possibility of severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has given us a marginal risk. That's this area in green, starting right around 6 p.m. going up to 11 p.m. But there's even been some signal that could get pushed back even later. We're talking about probably midnight to 1 to 2 a.m. Biggest threat for today, definitely gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour with some of these systems. But there even has been a signal of a very isolated small tornado chance just outside of our region down there south of Lansing down towards Jackson. In Kalamazoo would be those areas that have a very, very small tornado chance. So we'll keep an eye on the atmosphere, see how things set up into this afternoon, because obviously things can shift around. We look at our hour-by-hour forecast. It shows us by about 5 p.m. we'll start to see the signal of our first line of showers and thunderstorms. That will reach the 127 corridor and areas east towards the bay right around 7 p.m. Then we'll continue that chance on and off throughout much of the evening. And by 11 p.m. we'll start to see sort of another area of maybe some showers and thunderstorms rolling into areas of the bay south, really say Midland south, all the way to Shiawassee and Genesee County. And that's where obviously we see our best chances of getting those winds up to 60 miles per hour with that severe weather chance. That moves out will be dry for much of the early hours of the first day of spring. But by about 7 a.m. we start to see the backside of this low pressure system. And that's going to start to bring us snow as temperatures drop and we still have that moisture in the atmosphere. And that snow chance stays around for much of Thursday morning into the Thumb by about midday. We'll move out. We'll have some sunshine by the end of the day, 7 p.m. here. We can see clear skies, dry conditions, but with that does come some snow on the ground. We're going to be up to an inch, maybe some areas up to the far north up to 2 inches, so definitely going to be possible to see that snow. Now our road temperatures are still pretty warm. We're going to be looking up to 55 degrees, so definitely going to be warm enough where a lot of that snow just melts as it hits the surface. But don't count out some snow on your grass, on elevated surface. Your car is one of those things that could see some snow as you're waking up tomorrow morning. And again, road impacts for Thursday morning, definitely going to be seeing wet roads. Again, road temperatures are 45 to 55 degrees, soil temperatures are around 40 to 55. So it's definitely expected to be a melting snow as it reaches the surface, but obviously could see some areas that do collect a little bit of it. Your 7-day forecast, well, that's got 60s for today. You're back to the 30s tomorrow with that snow chance, 50s on Friday, and then a mix of 30s and 40s through our weekend into next week with those isolated rain and snow chances almost every day from Saturday to Tuesday.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.